WEFM, the new fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
All right, so time here in SVG, it is 7:47, and at this time, we are expecting a call from Mr. Kingsley DeFreitas, who will provide his usual commentary to us. All right, so Kingsley, you can go right ahead and call us at this time. All right. Once again, Paige and Mr. Kingsley DeFreitas, this is your time to call. Yes, it's your time to call. All right. So I don't know what happened to Kingsley. Let's hope he's busy with some passengers at this time. All right. So Kingsley. Okay, so, all right. So we're not seeing Kingsley, so it's okay. We're going to go ahead with the program. All right. So yes, we are back with Activated Mornings here on WEFM. So Joshua, you're asking about Dianna. So no, she would not be in this week. And next week, she will tell us why she's not in this week, right? But it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. All right. So yes, Solita is back with you, and she will be here with you for the entire week. So, all right, again, just good morning to everyone making your way to wherever it is you're making your way, whether it's into or out of Kingston. Please be safe as you are on the roads, doing whatever it is that you have to do at this time. All right, so we are going to head into a story. It's one of those stories that made me chuckle, and it's not necessarily chuckling in a good way, but I chuckled nonetheless. All right. So I don't know how many persons on the weekend are haven't followed the news, and there is a mystery virus that is out there that broke out in China. All right. Is this kind of familiar to anybody? You know, have you guys lived through this before? But anyhow, so there is a new virus that broke out in China, and the authorities are monitoring it, right? And it's called MPV. And I'll tell you what it is, I chuckled afterwards, right? So China is currently experiencing a surge in infections of respiratory virus, leading to reports of overcrowded hospitals, new monitoring measures, and public concerns about an outbreak. The virus has been identified as human metapneumovirus and has seen cases spiking across northern Chinese provinces this winter, particularly among children. The outbreak comes 5 years after the world was first alerted to the emergence of a novel coronavirus in Wuhan, China, which later turned into a global pandemic with 7 million deaths reported. All right, so what is HMPV? It is a respiratory virus that causes symptoms similar to the common cold and influenza. While the illness is typically mild, it can lead to severe complications such as pneumonia, particularly in infants, the elderly, and those with weakened immune systems. All right. The virus is not new, but it has gained attention amid a surge in cases, particularly in children under 14 in northern China. So just to note that its symptoms include cough, fever, nasal congestion, and fatigue with an incubation period of 3 to 6 days. Now, unlike COVID-19, there is no vaccine and specific antiviral treatment for MPV. Treatment particularly involves managing the symptoms. All right, so can MPV virus spread to other countries? Now, Hong Kong has reported a few cases of MPV. Neighboring countries like Cambodia, Taiwan are keeping a close watch on the situation. Cambodia's Communicable Disease Control Department has issued warnings about MPV, noting its similarity to COVID-19 and influenza. Right. In neighboring India, officials said that there is no need to panic as MPV is like any other respiratory virus. Now, let me just scroll down. So for persons who are wondering where I'm reading this information from, it's from the UK, from Independent UK. All right. I just wanted to read the part with WHO. All right. So I'm not seeing it jumping out at me. All right. Yes. So the World Health Organization has not flagged the situation as a global health emergency, but the rise in cases has prompted authorities to bolster monitoring systems. All right. So I don't know if we are back to this state or to this situation, right? We know that in 2020, there was the outbreak of the coronavirus and it started in China, right? And I don't know if any one of us could go back to what it is that the world experienced at that time. All right. I just find it always interesting, or maybe not interesting, or maybe it might just be coincidence, because I don't want to make it seem as if a second situation means that it's always happening, but it's just interesting that another virus has emerged and it's emerging from China. All right. But it's just for us to be on our guard, to be alert, and practice the things that we were taught, or that were reinforced to us during the COVID-19 pandemic. All right. We know that as little children, and what it is that I remember when COVID-19 first came out, like I did not take it seriously because of what it is was being suggested, or what was being told to us in terms of how to prevent the spread of the virus, like washing your hands, coughing into your elbows, that sort of thing. To me, I was like, it's little children you're talking to. But, for some persons, they do need to have that reminder. For some persons, they probably just don't know, right? So I guess for those of us, or for persons who may be traveling, right, we just never know who we're going to come into contact with, even here in SVG, because we have more international flights happening. More persons are traveling, no one stays in any one place for any significant amount of time if they don't need to, right? For those who have the ability to travel, they generally do travel. So you just never know who you might be coming into contact with. So I guess, the onus would be on us again to try to prevent the spread of any virus or any illnesses, right? We tend to note that even here in SVG, during periods where we have visitors to the country, whether it's returning nationals or brand new visitors to SVG, we're not hating on them. We're happy to have them here with us, but we generally tend to see a spike in cases of colds and flu, etc. Right? So it's really and truly just for us to take measures to try to mitigate severe illnesses, right? You wash your hands. Let's go through them like little children again, right? You wash your hands when you get home. You take off your street clothes when you get home. You don't go onto your bed with your street clothes, right? One like me, as soon as I get home, I need to take a shower, because when I am out in the public, when I have to go into town, I feel like I'm bringing home everybody who I've come into contact with when I get home. So before I could even do anything else major, I wash my hands and I go bathe my skin. All right. So it's these little things that would help to mitigate the spread of it. And, just be mindful, just be alert, and just be aware. I suppose somebody is also going to say that it's the end of times, God coming for his world, all these things might have been prophesied. Who knows, right? But if you can control yourself from falling ill and possibly dying, let's try to do that. All right. So, yeah, I don't want for us to have to live through another pandemic. We are just starting to recover as a world and as a nation. So we're just going to have to monitor it and see. All right. So just be safe and be careful out there, folks. Right. As always, stay safe. All right. So I just want to shout up Fashida, who hit us up on the live before. She's listening from Grenada. She says that she's always listening. So Fashida, thank you for making yourself known. And we are happy to have you listening to us. All right. So we are going to head on out, and Around after 8, we should have Doc in studio with us. So I'm going to have a little bit of company this morning for our shift. All right. Our usual Monday morning co-host, Dr. General Thompson, should be here. So we are going to head on out, and then we'll be back with more activated mornings for today.
99.9 WEFM.
Rah, rah.